What's up everyone, my name's Saku and I welcome y'all to a new Blue Lock Project World Champion video on my channel. We're back with another how to train, and this time, as you can already see, we're taking a look at head-on attack MEGURU BACHIRA. Okay, so as you can already see, the final build that I have for you is made to focus on technical and stamina, but thanks to stamina being severely linked with speed during training, since the best way to get stamina is to use the full shuttle run training, we'll automatically get a bit of speed in there as well. That necessarily isn't bad, since speed is a great stat for midfielders. It helps track back, it helps cover distance when winning a breakthrough yourself, and with a breakthrough ult like BACHIRA has, that is definitely not something to take lightly. Let's look at a few of the skills we got on a higher level. We got one big stab, which when activated boosts the dribbling speed of this player, which means once again they already have a high speed stat, so that skill will allow BACHIRA to carry the ball really far. We also got US kick power here, which helps with the egoist skill, which is a great skill for forwards, by the way, because once this player scores a goal, it greatly boosts all of their stats for the rest of the match. Definitely a nice skill to have. We got Falcon Wing as well to boost the speed during the match once randomly. Super Stretchy is gonna help for blocks, which BACHIRA doesn't care about too much, but since it comes from Henry is a great card, but I will go over that enough later. We also got Super Keepability, which means that it greatly boosts the rate of ball possessions when intercepting, for example, a pass. The other high level skills we got were Resolute, which boosts kick power and stamina. So once again, that stamina build coming in. With that amount of stamina, he will be able to play at close to the maximum of his capacities for a good while. And the last one, Celerity, improves speed focused attack stopping rate by this player, which means that thanks to Celerity, BACHIRA will actually be able to defend using his speed stat, which is conveniently our highest stat. So how did I train a BACHIRA like this, and how can you train a BACHIRA that's similar, or at least performing similarly? Let's take a look. Let's go over to the training comps, but as always, let's take a look at BACHIRA as a unit first. You can already see his best stat is technical, easily followed by stamina. And if you take a look at his multipliers, his growth rates are actually really big. He's got a whooping 52.5% on technical, which is the same growth rate that X-Rayo has on speed, by the way. He also comes with a 42% growth rate on stamina, and even the unfavored stats all get boosted by 7.5%. So that is definitely quite nice. As tiles, he provides the blue dribbling training, gold dribbling training naturally, the circuit training, which again fits very well into his stamina, since the extra muscle, aka circuit training, switches the physical and stamina gains during this practice card, and on level 100 he rounds it up with another dribbling training card. So for the gold skill, he gives EX Fantasista, greatly boosts kick power and technical during a match. So BACHIRA is definitely a player to be used with technical based forwards, like the first Nagi, not the Roulette Volley X Nagi, but the first one I'm talking about here. And yeah, let's take a look at his passive abilities. He has a training speed boost, training technical boost, and training stamina boost. So those three stats that I was talking about earlier, you can also see being boosted by him himself. That also makes him a great training partner for the likes of X-Rayo. On level 50 he comes with special training rate as well, to boost the appearance rate of his blue training card. On level 60 he gains the skill level up to make the skills point of attack and artful even better, giving them on a higher level. And as his level 80 ability, we get another technical boost and a practice match bonus, which means he gives 50% technical boost. That's definitely not bad, although it could be better, to be honest. But he's still one of the best, if not the best technique support in the game, which is also due to a lack of good technique supports as of now. But let's go more into detail about what I mean by that. Let's take a look at his level 50 comp. As always, we have to pick the friend support first. And now there's only two main options really, since we can't use BACHIRA to support BACHIRA logic. The first option would be Mitoma. If you find a level 100 Mitoma, he does boost technical and speed, which can be really nice, but he's not really optimal. He has no special practice rate up, he has no lecture rate up, he has no lecture bonus. All he has is that practice match bonus. So I wouldn't be in favor of him being the friend support. Another one we could take a look at is V1 Rail, since he does boost on level 100 speed and technical, and he does have special training rate up and a lecture bonus. But the best friend support easily is X-Rail, and I don't think I need to explain why. We have the black red card that gives 5 times the stats of a gold card. He is, at the moment, the only unit in the game to feature this card. The gold skill he gives is Pass Master, which greatly decreases the interception rate for passes made by the player with that skill, which is great since BACHIRA is a midfielder, so he will most likely pass throughout the match and they will get intercepted less. And now let's look at Rayo's passives. Training speed boost. Sure, we're gonna use the full shuttle run training to get stamina up anyways. Why not boost speed? Training technical boost. Perfect for what we want. Practice match bonus. Great. Can be useful. Special training rate up. It's only 30%, I know. It's not a lot. People like BACHIRA or Rayo V1 have 50% on level 100, but it's still there. And with the tiles he has, it's still valuable. And on level 80 plus, he gets training bonus and special lecture bonus. The special lecture bonus going up to 120%, making him by far the most cracked support in the game for anything that needs stamina, speed or technical. So obviously we'll go with him as the friend support. And now let's take a look at the characters I chose. I just noticed I did not configure the SSRs yet, but that's quite alright. Let's take a look at the level 50 comp. We're starting off with Zantetsu to get some speed in. Since Rayo's our friend support, we want stamina anyways, we want to get those speed cards in. Level 65 even comes with exercise machine, so another stat, another training that does feature stamina boosts as a substat. He also has match bonus on that kinda aligns with the Rayo, letting you be able to get some nice stats out of the forced matches as well, and stacking up even more with Mitoma, who is a must in this comp as a level 50 character, since he does boost technical, but other than that he just has practice match bonus. If you have him on level 65, he can provide another ultra shuttle run card that can be pretty nice, but if you don't, I would still include him, simply for the sole fact that other than Mitoma and Rayo, there is no technique boosting character in the game that isn't BACHIRA, and you can't use BACHIRA on himself obviously. So he needs to be in. And now you might be looking at me weird, you can see Chigiri also having the match bonus, so it's unwillingly drifting into somewhat of a match bonus comp, but I'll talk about why that is later on. Why is Tokimitsu there, you might ask? Why would you not put Raichi in there? Now, the difference between Toki and Raichi at level 50 is the following. Raichi boosts technical, which at level 50 will be about 6%. Boosts stamina, which at level 50 will be around 18%. And boosts training physical. And that's it. That's all Raichi does at level 50. His good passives of training bonus and the special lecture bonus come in later. So unless you have him on level 65, or at least level 60, Toki is better, because what Toki does is, he also boosts stamina and physical actually in the same rates that Raichi does. These are the same amount of growth rates that Raichi gives on level 50, but he also comes with a training bonus. It's not much, but it is there. And it also goes to any stat, not just one specific, it goes to all of the stats. And he also has another bonus of training condition consumption down. Not the best passives, I'm not a big fan of it, but it can help for sure with maybe getting one more extreme turn out of it, or something similar. So looking at level 60, on level 60 he already gets lecture bonus. So if you have him on level 60 it's even better, because you might be able to just use that lecture bonus as well and get some more stats from the cards. And he also has 2 tiles that both boost stamina as a substat, and on level 65 he unlocks another Ultra Shuttle Run. Now let's look at alternatives for those characters who you could pick on. Firstly, Nico. Nico's just kinda basic, because all he has is training bonus. Condition consumption down I just talked about, and event stat boost up is not really optimal. Neither is the mental imagery training. What is quite nice though is midfield compatibility plus. It's a solid skill, you can't really say anything against it. It's nice, especially since BACHIRA is made to play in midfield. So if you don't have any of the other characters, Nico's a valid choice. What else is a valid choice is actually Roulette Volley Seishiro Nagi, but only since he boosts speed and has special training rate up. To take Nagi, I would strongly advise you to pick to have him on level 65 for that Ultra Shuttle Run card, but I'm assuming some of you at least do, since he was pretty cracked when he came out, just to get even more cracked by Reo. So if you have him on level 65, you can definitely throw him in there over Chigiri or Zantetsu, wherever you prefer to kick out. Another option on level 50 would be, as I said, Raichi, although Raichi in this case acts as a worse Tokimitsu. He's still kinda viable, and if you have him on level 65 or above, Gagamaru, simply for the purpose of his tiles. Ultra Shuttle Run in black, Exercise Machine in gold, and a really high special training rate that you get early on. So yeah, if you have him on level 65 actually, he even boosts stamina. So his Ultra Shuttle Run card and his Exercise Machine card will give even more stamina gains to BACHIRA, who likes stamina anyways. So that is definitely worth a shout, but once again, only if you have Gagamaru level 65 or above. Now let's look at cards. I don't think I need to talk about this card. It's the same as X-Rayo. Literally, speed boost, special training rate up, and 120% lecture bonus with 15% training bonus. At this point in the game, I would use this card on any comp, especially if you have it high level. And even if you don't, it is a great card. It is the card, actually, in my opinion, that you want to take. Battlefield is probably the best technique SSR on level 50. You could argue for Gagamaru, but that SSR doesn't boost technical much until level 60, where he gets a special lecture bonus. He does have the technical and stamina boost, but other than that it's just match bonus. So yeah, you can use this one. It's a really good SSR, but I think for technique based comps, Battlefield is better if you have it on level 60, because before that it doesn't really boost technique much, but a special lecture bonus and match bonus are still very handy in any comp. Another alternative would be meeting with a genius, since it does boost technical and it has special training rate up on level 50. On level 60 it gets the training bonus 20%, so that is far from bad at all. Another thing, our only option is to crush them, an SSR that blooms on a low level. Why not give it a go if you don't have any of the other SSRs? Special lecture bonus and practice match bonus early on is quite nice to have, but it doesn't boost speed nor technical. What does boost speed or technical, or actually both, is this is getting fun. This is an SSR that is widely overlooked simply because of the episode Nagi SSR, I'll Take You to an Exciting Life, being so OP. It has special lecture bonus on level 50, it has practice match bonus on level 50, it boosts speed, and on level 60 it also boosts technical. Great card, definitely one to look out for. Anri just barely gets the edge because she boosts stamina instead of speed, because she has two of those passes, special training rate and lecture rate, and because she has the condition recovering special ability. That's where Anri gets the edge, but any of those is actually a pretty viable pick. So let's take a look at level 100. What changes? Nothing much, to be honest. What changes is that Toki goes away and in comes Raichi, because he now has his training bonus, he now has a special lecture bonus. You already saw the gold skill super keep ability, with greatly boosts the rate of ball possessions by this player during interception. So yeah, that is essentially the one change. In SSRs, once again, we stick to the same. All of these stay great as they go to a higher level. You could consider Gagamaru for the higher special lecture bonus over Anri, but if you want to have her for the condition recovering dialogues, that is perfectly fine. If you're crazy, you can go with Easy to See, but other than its lecture bonus on level 80 and above and its training bonus on level 60, it's really shit. It has nothing else, literally. You can go with This Is Getting Fun as well, since it gets special training rate up, which isn't too bad. So if you don't have any of these SSRs on level 100, I would advise you to go with I'm gonna turn this around or This Is Getting Fun. And yeah, now you know how to build Meguru Bachira. Thank you everyone for watching. If you want to see me do a run with this comp, feel free to go on my channel and check out the other video where I do the run that corresponds to the Bachira that you saw at the beginning of the video. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!